About hydrangeas. Unrivaled in the shrub world for beautiful flowers, these elegant plants are easy to cultivate, tolerate almost any soil, and produce abundant blooms. Colors beguile with clear blue, vibrant pink, frosty white, lavender, and rose blossoms, sometimes all blooming on the same plant. Hydrangeas are excellent for a range of garden sites, from group plantings to shrub borders to containers. Varieties abound. Every year, it seems, breeders present us with more options, and gardeners' expectations of bloom size and color are boundless. To know how your hydrangea will grow, pay attention to the types defined below. Where to plant hydrangeas. Most hydrangeas will thrive in fertile, well-draining soils that receive plenty of moisture. Add compost to enrich poor soil. Generally, hydrangeas prefer partial sun. Ideally, they will be given full sun in the morning, with some afternoon shade to protect from the hot midday sun. This is especially true for the bigleaf hydrangea H. macrophylla, which is prone to wilting. Some varieties are more tolerant of full sun. Space hydrangeas anywhere from 3 to 10 feet apart depending on type. How to plant hydrangeas. Dig a hole as deep as the root ball and 2 to 3 times as wide. Set the plant in the hole and fill it half full with soil. Water. After water is absorbed, fill the rest of the hole with soil. Water thoroughly again. How to grow hydrangeas from cuttings. Hydrangeas can easily be grown from cuttings. They root readily and the process makes for a great lesson in propagation. Here's how to do it. On a well-established hydrangea, find a branch that is new growth and that has not flowered. New growth will appear lighter in color than old growth, and the stem will not be as rigid. From the tip of the branch, move 4 to 5 inches down and make a horizontal cut. Make sure that there are at least 3 to 4 pairs of leaves on your cutting. Remove the lowest pair of leaves from the cutting, trimming them flush to. If the remaining leaves are quite large, cut them in half, removing the tip half. This prevents the leaves from hitting the sides of the plastic bag you will place over the cutting later on, to keep the humidity up. Optional, dust the leafless part of the stem with rooting hormone and an antifungal powder for plants, both available at a local hardware or garden store. This will encourage rooting and discourage rotting. Prepare a small pot and fill it with moistened potting mix. Plant the cutting in the soil, sinking it down to the first pair of remaining leaves. Water lightly to get rid of any air gaps around the stem. Cover the entire pot loosely with a plastic bag. Make sure the bag isn't touching the leaves of the cutting, otherwise the leaves can rot. Place the pot in a warm area that is sheltered from direct sunlight and wind. Check on your cutting every few days to make sure that it isn't rotting, and only water again once the top layer of soil is dry. With luck, the cutting should root in a few weeks. Check by gently pulling on the cutting. If you feel resistance, roots have formed.